Alright everyone, welcome back to episode 6 of the Z-Watch Show. This show today is not going to be that long. It's not going to be that great. Like I said before, I just want to start posting consistently. So as I do have a job, it's going to be tough to come up with good ideas for each individual video, especially with it not being football season. Like this episode on Thursday, most likely is going to be my bets for the weekend, who I think is going to win, predictions, stuff like that. Tuesday's show is going to be more of like a recap of the weekend, and then kind of the storylines going into the next weekend. So that's how it's going to be. And then the Saturday, Sunday one will be based off either the college football games, or if I want to do focus on college football on Thursday, then I will, and I'll just do NFL on Saturday night or Sunday morning, depending on kind of how my schedule turns out in the next couple of weeks / months with me getting into another job. But like I said, this episode won't be that good because I have a huge episode coming for everyone on, I believe we're going to post it on Sunday morning, maybe Saturday night, depending when he's available, but I'm going to have my first ever guest / co-host type of vibes on, and I'm excited. We're going to break down the entire NFL, and that's basically going to be the entire portion of that video is us talking ball, us talking NFL, maybe a little bit of college football he wants to talk about, just so you guys don't just see my face, because again, right now, currently, not a single person watches my videos, maybe one or two. I don't really know how to get you guys hooked, but this episode won't be anything crazy. We're just going to go over a little bit of, again, Barstool Camp talk, day 2, just kind of what's going around, not only in my life, but also just, a little bit of what's going around in the world. I mean, there's not much, then maybe some WNBA talk, because who doesn't love some WNBA talk? But yeah, hope you guys enjoy episode 6 of the Z-Watch Show.
It's time for the Z-Watch Show. It's the Z-Watch Show. It's the Z-Watch Show. Man, this guy knows ball. He knows everything. It's time for the Z-Watch Show.
Alright, and we're back with episode 6. Now, again, I have asked you guys this every single episode, but one comment just letting me know about the intro. Is it good? It's not funny, but it's original. It's sung by Z-Watt. It's produced by me, it's directed by me, it's creative writer is by me, everything's by me. So I do all the editing, obviously, if you guys have, again, I keep saying obviously. Whatever. Alright, so I didn't take that many notes down as it being the Thursday show without football season, but I wanted to get something out to you guys. This is mainly just me becoming more consistent. So, I guess a little bit of Barstool talk. We got day 2 of Barstool. First of all, I don't remember on Tuesday. No, I wouldn't have. Even day 1 of Barstool with the softball, amazing. Absolute cinema. Jerry O'Connell is the best. I think I might have talked about this already. His singing the national anthem was beautiful. Now I'm trying to. See, this is what I mean. I have a job, so it's tough to keep track of these things for you guys. Let me look myself up on YouTube to see if I talked about it. I can't just look up the basic. I have to do the full thing now, because if not, the Z-Watch Show. But no, I'm actually very, 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 very excited. Very excited for the Sunday episode. I'm excited to break it down. Oh yeah, I already talked about the softball game, episode 5. Jesus, bad commentating by me. Bad podcasting. Bad showtime. If Austin Barr's watching this, that's not good. He's going to think the show sucks. The show is elite. The show's professional. This show's classy. This show's got it all. Ooh, also I'll be getting mics too. He said he had mics. I'm also very excited about that, kind of to see the phone quality. Kind of the phone quality, or the sound quality, I guess I should say. But anyways, yeah, I went over day 1 Barstool Camp, day 2. The main thing I wrote down, volleyball. Volleyball was fun. I love watching sports, no matter, because I'm slightly invested. I feel like I know the people at Barstool, which is obviously the goal of what they do. I don't know much about Mad Dog, but her yelling, suck my dick from behind, or from the back to Nikki Smokes was hilarious. She got a little selfish in volleyball. I think Brandon Walker and the commentator crew was correct. She needed to pass the ball a little bit. Every time the volleyball came to her, she just tried to hit it over the net. And as one of your volleyball experts, that's not a good idea. I learned this last night too, because I was might have been with the lady last night. Good for me. Didn't get laid, but got some smooches. So, we'll count it. But it's not bump, set, spike. That's too elementary, I heard. It's pass. No. Fuck. Yeah, no, it's pass, set, hit. Pretty good. I'm learning. This might be your number one volleyball podcast. I might start talking volleyball. Right now, as a Michigan fan, my favorite team is still Wisconsin volleyball, and I think you guys all know why. They had a great video coming out showing their techniques about volleyball, and we love that. We want to see more volleyball teams show their techniques off to the regular people. That's what the people want to see. That's what I want to see, and we need it. Anyways, yeah, volleyball, good game. So I believe it was, did Baja win that? This is what I want to go. Yes, Baja won because Nikki Smokes is on Baja, yes. Baja won. Baja's up right now. Synchronized swimming. Some would say they got robbed, but the Jerry O'Connell and the Dew, Mr. Dew, Mountain Dew, whatever you want to call that freak of nature, he's also pretty cool. They won for the story. And the funny thing was Kadick clotheslining Mincy and Kadick fighting. I mean, it was a lot funnier, way more entertaining than the actual synchronized swimming that Team Baja put together. In terms of synchronized swimming, Baja should have won, but it's Barstool and its content, and who made the best content was Mountain Dew, and plus you can't really, for the storylines as well too, you got to keep it close. And what they didn't keep close is the kayaking race. That was an absolute murder. That wasn't even, I think I wasted about 6 minutes of my life watching that race. I should have just loaded in another Rocket League game or maybe applied to more jobs. That probably would have been a lot more effective than me trying to watch people race a kayak when it was just people riding a kayak. I could have rode a kayak by myself and I gotta stop watching my phone so much. My phone screen time is abnormally large. I'm hoping that the serving job I'm starting right now kind of takes me away from my phone, gets me locked in on the real world. I'll talk to some actual human beings instead of just talking to my phone and you fucking dweebs that won't even watch my shit. But yeah, that was a murder. They had the blob, whatever they want to call it. KB's backflip was pretty cool. Elite, obviously. Why do I keep saying obviously? That's like a habit. Like a tick. I got a break. But yeah, I'm feeling like once you get caught up in the air, there's really not much you can do controlling your body. So the backflip, although it probably wasn't, intentful, didn't mean to do it. It was way cooler than just making money, just doing little jazz hands up there. So that was fun. That was good. Swimming, the last event of day 2, not the last event in order, but the last event that did happen in day 2, Barstool Camp, presented by Mountain Dew, is Mountain Dew wants to sponsor this show. Feel free. I'm wide open. Can I drink your product? No, I can't have carbonation, but I'll sure sponsor it. My boys drink Mountain Dew. They love it. They love Mountain Dew. Taste the dew, taste the Baja blast yourself straight in the mouth with some Mountain Dew, baby. But anyway, swimming, it wasn't, Team Baja dominated the swimming team. Big Cat did good, Hank did good, Danny Conrad did good, the whole team did good. I don't know why Che was swimming. He kind of slowed everything down, so he was Katie got tired. So, Team Mountain Dew just really didn't stand a chance of swimming. I think they beat them by, it was at least 30 seconds. I don't know if it was probably more like 45 seconds, which is a lot considering the times were like 2 minutes something and 3 minutes something. So, 45 seconds is definitely a massive difference in that. So, yeah, that kind of wraps up day 2 of Barstool Camp. Again, this episode's going to suck. This is going to be, you're going to look back on this, and besides episode 1 where I put my phone right up next to my window because I thought the lighting was best there, you can literally hear the outside noise in episode 1. Like, I tried to listen to it myself with my AirPods in, I gave myself a headache. no, it's so unenjoyable to listen to. Like, this sound quality isn't the best, but at least I can, like, put it up and listen to it while I do my own work. Like, I can watch my podcast, my show back, and kind of understand, kind of see, and hear myself and actually enjoy myself a little bit. Not in a sexual way. I don't enjoy myself like that. I don't. I've also been slowing down on enjoying myself. What can I say? Self-discipline. You don't look like this without a little self-discipline, and that's what I do, all right? No more, what do the kids call it? Gooning. So, I guess, off the bat, this episode's going to suck massive cock. We're going to do MLB talk. I wrote down no notes for MLB. I'm looking at the standings right now. I'm a Detroit Tigers fan. I can't name probably 3 guys on the Detroit Tigers. Maybe Javier Baez. Is he still on the team? I still think Miguel Cabrera and Prince Fielder and Torrey Hunter are on the team. Or was it Osgood? No, that's a hockey goalie. Number 30, long time ago on the team. Started with an O. Was it Ortiz? No. Might have been something like that. But in the American League, the Detroit Tigers are number 1. Shout out the Tigers. The area around me, so where I live in, the Midwest. The Tigers, Brewers, Cubs, all good. All good. It's a great time to be a baseball fan in my area. If the Twins were better, that'd be great. But all of my friends, we're starting to watch baseball a little bit. It's getting turned on the TV. The Milwaukee Brewers, they had a 13-game win streak, and now they're on a they're on a 3-game losing streak. Am I watching it now? So they might just fall flat on their face. Phillies are right behind them in the NL, and then the Chicago Cubs. I hope the Cubs and Brewers make it far. Where I'm originally from, not where I live right now, but where I'm from, Cubs versus Brewers, that's a big thing. You just go up to a Brewers game, Cub game, whatever you want. Just fuck the White Sox. No one was a fan of them. But as a Tigers fan, I'm excited for the playoffs. I think, how many games? If I do quick math, 129 games. So they got about 30-something games left. So I might start watching a little bit. Maybe give you guys an actual MLB prediction into the playoffs. Maybe I'll do Z Watts predictions in MLB. That I don't recommend listening to. When it comes to college football and NFL, throughout the season, with my bets, with everything that I'm talking about, I highly recommend listening. But baseball talk, don't. Baseball talk is when I need a co-host to kind of bounce ideas off of and joke about, because America's favorite pastime is also America's favorite nap time, if you know what I mean, because no one wants to stay up. So I'm just going to go down the list of the notes I wrote last night. I mean, I got home from my job. I'm like, what can I even talk about tomorrow? What can I even talk about? And I also had to hang out with the girl, too. She wanted to hang out. She wanted to go to the Bluffs in the middle of the night. Little scary. Highly recommend to you girls out there. I know your boyfriend's probably turning this on in the car right now. Yo, bro, listen to this podcast. Listen to this guy talk. And you're like, I don't want to listen to this fucking shitty guy with shitty audio talk about Barstool Day 2 summer camp. Yeah, I understand. But first date ideas, maybe not tell a guy you want to go out into the middle of the woods and walk around. Probably not the best idea. I shut that down as a man, even though she is about 5'1". She claimed 5'2". 5'1". Max. 5'1" max. Great girl. Lovely girl. I had a great time, actually. She was pretty funny. Very intelligent as well, too. She will make way more money than me, and that's just how it goes. Shout out her. She's a great time. But the notes I did write is job search struggles. Not really much of a struggle. I had to quit my last job. That job just didn't do it for me. I don't want to talk badly about it. Just the way it was set up, I just wasn't built to, I guess, kind of be an asshole, essentially. You kind of have to be an asshole, a little bit of a prick to make money in that job, and it just wasn't for me. Yeah, that's just how it was. I feel bad saying that. But right now, like I said, I'm serving. I'm not going to say where for a bit. And I'm hoping to get this job. I'm not going to say what job. It's entry level, essentially. I'm very young. I just graduated college. It's entry level. It's $65K base which is really nice. And then plus like, I guess, little commission bonus structures annually or quarterly. I haven't really got the details on that, but 65K base is what I'm focusing on, especially if they give me a company car as well. So a company car and 65K base. At my current position and the opportunities that I have, that's not bad. I don't know how I can't deny that. That would be the most amount of money I've ever seen in my life. And I'm over here thinking I want to make 100K outside of 23. But I had to look myself in the mirror. Like, looking through these jobs, I have to look myself in the mirror. My resume, I did no internships in college. None. Bad idea. Bad idea. Don't recommend no internships. Don't recommend it. Bad idea. What else? Yeah, no. Bad idea. Did not do any internships. I guess I played sports in college. That's nice, but I don't have any real job experience. None at all. I went to school for marketing. So I look myself in the mirror and be like, what do I bring to a company? Not much. Not much. I can talk. I'm a great vibes guy. Maybe not, but yeah, I like to think I'm a good vibes guy. I'm good around the office. People genuinely like me most of the time. So I don't think if that job gets offered to me, I don't think I can deny that. I'd have to move. Hopefully I'm able to find someone to live here, to move in here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's going to be tough. That's going to be real tough to find people who are going to move into the place. But that's life-changing right now. But if that job presents to me, I think I'm going to have to take it. There's just, I got to start my career. I mean, I can't just be fucking serving for the next couple months. I mean, I can for like 2 months, but I got to get going. Before I turn 24, I need another job. I need it. Like, I'm getting old, and I need to lock in and start investing, start doing that type of junk. So that's a job search for me. Judge Frank Caprio, I think that's how you say his name, passed away at 88. I loved watching his videos. A lot of judges, I like to think judges do the right thing, but a lot of judges get bad rap. This guy gave judges a good rap. He was a great man. Judge Frank Caprio passed away. I'm trying to think of one of his like famous videos that I loved. Because he was a great man. He was a great man, great judge. Laughing with old ladies. Basically, there's videos where he'll ask the kid, like, hey, buddy. Hey, oh, he doesn't say it like that. Hey, buddy. Not like that either. That's poor. But he talks about, he's like, hey, do you see, like, did your mom run the red light here? And they watch the video, and he doesn't lie and stuff like that. But it's cute, it's funny. He will be missed. One of the greatest judges, better than Judge Judy. I will confidently say better than Judge Judy. Was Frank, I hope I'm saying his last name right, Caprio. I hope I'm saying that right. Great man. Sad to see him gone. Lived to 88. That's a good age. So he lived a good life. He lived a fulfilling life. So R.I.P. Moment of silence. We're going to do 5 seconds moment of silence. Please, no one talk. All right, we're back. Rest in peace, big boy Judge. So my next topic is, I forgot about this, even though this happened 2 days ago. Ice cream date gone wrong for me. Well, it actually went really good. So I should say this is a bad look for me. This is a bad look for me, but different girl, back-to-back days. Essentially, I told this girl, I'm like, hey, let's go walk and get ice cream. Let's go to the Pearl together. Not the Pearl, ice cream. Fuck, I gave away my location. Fuck me. That's a lie. That's not what the place is called. But, fuck me. Fuck. What was I gonna say? Yeah, no, so I said, alright, I picked her up at your house, or I drove over to her place, got out of my car. Luckily I didn't have to knock on the door because she was walking out right when I was walking up the steps. Probably looking for me, so she probably saw me walk like a buffoon. But before I get out of my car, I see my old teammates, and I tell one of my teammates, don't say a word to me when I'm walking by. God damn it, don't want to make it awkward. I've never met this girl in my life. So picked her up. We headed down, walking towards downtown to get some ice cream. Obviously, you know, a couple of the boys I know started shouting, "Oh, Z-Watt, Z-Watt, Z-Watt." I was like, oh, fuck. Alright, waved to them, said, "Oh, what's up, boys?" Trying to hold a conversation with this girl I've never met in my entire life. She was very cute. Very cute girl. She ends up watching this. She's very gorgeous. Hoping to take her on another date. I want to take her on another date. She doesn't text back fast. Like, we had a great, I guess I'll keep going. We had a great date. Like, the vibes were great. We were laughing. We were talking, smiling, looking at each other's eyes. I couldn't get a good read if she probably doesn't want a boyfriend. I'm assuming she just doesn't want a boyfriend. I don't know. Whatever. Who cares? But anyways, we were walking. I saw another one of my teammates scream Z-Watt down the car, old teammates. But yeah, it kind of made me feel cool. I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of big shit around here, buddy. That's right, girl. You want to be with me? You got to know people know who the man is. No one does. All my friends are actually out of this town, which kind of sucks. I'm going to be honest. This is why I'm doing this. Because I'm friendless. I don't have any more friends. I'm part of the men loneliness epidemic. It's so sad. It's a sad world I live in. It is sad. It's a sad world. But, no, yeah, we were walking by, and we turned, like, the street that it's on, and as I'm walking, so, I don't know if you guys got the gist, but I went on 2, I guess, dates, back-to-back, with 2 different girls. I talked to, a couple females. I'm not a whore, but I love the game. I do love the game. The game's fun to me. The chase, the game, it's all right there. And, yeah. So I might have walked past a girl who I said I'd also take on an ice cream date with, too. I walked right past her. We made eye contact. I made eye contact with this girl. She looked back at her friend, obviously to say something about me, and I just kept walking forward with the girl I was taking on a date. And I was like, what are the fucking odds I see this girl on a fucking Tuesday night? She was out drinking on a Tuesday night. It was like 7 p.m. for a happy hour? Like, what are the fucking odds? Not that high. The odds... Oh, who's typing? Fuck, someone's typing. See, I get notifications on my phone of girls. It's, no one I care about. Sorry, shout out her, though. The girl I don't care about, I've never hung out with her. She's cute, though. Fuck, I promise these girls are cute. But I was like, fuck. And I got out of it, though. So we walked past her. I got a little tingling feeling in my body because obviously I knew I fucked up. I'm like, how the fuck am I going to get out of this one? Went on the date, had a great time. Again, we walked back. Nothing crazy happened. She just walked in her house. Whatever. I didn't try to make any moves. Like, let's keep hanging out. We were together for like an hour and a half. Got ice cream, walked. That was perfect, first time meeting. Like, no pressure. We just walked, laughed a little bit, got to know each other. And ate ice cream. That sounds great. Ice cream's kind of my move now. I love ice cream. Even last night on the date, we went to, not an ice cream place, but to a place that had ice cream, and we got ice cream. Nothing better than ice cream with the girl. You can't beat it. You really can't. But yeah, then I texted the one girl I walked by. We're gonna call her Kenzie. So I was with Therese. The girl I was with Therese. So I was with Therese, and then the girl I walked past, Kenzie. And with Kenzie, I texted Kenzie when I got home. I'm like, I was in my bag. Here. I texted Kenzie. I'm like, hey, did I see you? Like, did I see you downtown? Because I've never seen her in person, so I can get away with this a little bit. She texted me back, yeah. And then I texted her back. I'm like, oh my God, if I knew it was you, I would have stopped my neighbor and I would have stopped and said hi. You could have met my neighbor, pretending that Therese was my neighbor. Like, just put that in right away. And she's she said a mean word. I'm not going to repeat the word because it's a little bit raunchy what she said. She basically said, "Oh, cool." And then I was like, "Oh, what were you doing downtown?" And she's like, "Drinking." She was being very short with me, like one word answers. And then I obviously text her. I'm like, "Oh, I'm so jealous. Like, I love like where she went. They had like these things called fish bowls." And I'm like, "Oh, I'm jealous." I'm like, "I wish I was having a fishbowl right now." And she hit me with a little bit of attitude. She hit me with, "Oh, you should have got fish bowls with your neighbor then." I was like, "Oh my God." So obviously she didn't believe the neighbor one. So I hit her with the line that I've used probably a total of 3 times in my life, which is a lot. It's a lot, which is more than I wish I would have ever used this line. Honestly, the younger me is disappointed I'd ever used this line. It's not even a crazy line. I just basically texted her back. I said, like, if you don't believe me, like, I swear, like, I texted her, I'm like, I have a lot of friends here, you know, I have been here for the last 5 years. I'm like, if you don't believe me, I can post a picture of you on my Snapchat. So, you know, like, there's nothing going on with any other girl. Like, I could just post you right now, like, on my Instagram story or on my Snapchat. And, good thing she didn't call my bluff, because that would have been weird if I had to post a random girl on my Snapchat while talking to other girls. She didn't call my bluff. She just said, "Oh my God, you don't have to do that, laughy face," and then just said, "Oh, I just had a bad experience with neighbors, like whatever." And then I was fine, and then we talked normally the rest of the time. So I'm in the clear. I'm not in the doghouse with any of my lovely ladies yet. Will it catch up to me? Yes. Will I be able to go downtown? Probably not for a while. I don't think I'm going to be able to go downtown. I think I'm just going to pick up shifts I think I'm just going to start picking up shifts at serving on the weekends so I don't have to go downtown. Because going downtown and going out, like, at night drinking is where, you know, my girls like to conjugate. And that's when I get in trouble. And I'm going to avoid that. I'm going to limit my drinking. But that is kind of, that's the ice cream date. That's a little bit about my dating life right now. I guess something else about me is kind of personal. All right, I went to the dentist because all I'm saying is, kids out there, if you're watching, kids, adults, brush your teeth, floss your teeth, you need to, because mine got pretty bad. I don't know who can relate to this. I believe it's called gingivitis. I would, like, press my gums. So anytime I'd, like, press my gums with my finger, it would just, they're blood. There's no blood right now because I fixed it. But just blood, and it would hurt. They were inflamed. Inflamed gums, basically. Oh, no. Wait. Is there blood? No, I'm not having blood. I hope not. It looked like there was a dash of blood. It might have been the eggs I ate this morning. But yeah, no, brush and floss your teeth, because that hurt. I was in panic mode. I went to the dentist. I'm like, when do you mean as soon as possible? As soon as possible. Shout out them. I think it was Rivertown Dental. I believe that's what it was. Shout out them. They did a great job. Whoever's on my teeth basically was torturing me for what felt like 5 hours. But it was definitely worth it. And I need to floss more. But floss your teeth. Brush your teeth, kids. You need to do that. Anything else I have on the sheet? That's kind of me personally, though. I already talked about my job search. You guys got to know a little bit about me, how I love the game. I love the game. I love the game. Now, I wrote down hot take, but I didn't bring up a hot take either. I didn't come up with a hot take. I guess, what is my hot take? I guess it should be about, I'll actually make a hot take about John Wall, because John Wall did just retire. Growing up, one of my favorite point guards, it was him. It was Russell Westbrook, John Wall for me. I thought he was the most, I know people are giving him his flowers now. I always thought he was one of the most underrated point guards in the league. You could make an argument that on any given night, he was the best point guard in the league. He was just that good on the Wizards. Not much later on in his career, but on the Wizards during those years before all those injuries, with Bradley Beal, they basically I think there was a year, I don't think they made the conference finals, but there was a year they were pretty good. They were really good. They just didn't have They're the Wizards. They're the worst run organization ever. Yeah, I mean, in 2016-17, he had 23, 10, and 4, and 2 steals. That's pretty good. Achieving all NBA third-team honors and 7th in the MVP voting. Yeah, I think he was a 4-time All-Star. Shout out John Wall. My hot take is that he is the top 3 high school mixtape of all time. I don't even know if that's a hot take, but that's my hot take for today, is John Wall has a top 3 high school mixtape. The funniest high school basketball mixtape I've ever seen is Zion Williamson. If you ever want to just laugh and see, or just feel good about yourself, or you're just... Yeah, it's basically like if you walked into the YMCA or intramurals and saw a bunch of frat white boys playing and then just insert Zion Williamson, that's what his high school mixtape was. It was hilarious. I don't think Zion went against any real good competition in his high school. AAU, sure, yeah, but high school-wise, absolutely not. And that was, again, kind of a, not even a hot take, but John Wall's mixtape. What is, yeah, I still get the edits at least once a week because I doom scroll way too much for my liking and for a lot. I need to stop. I really do. But the smoke, can you teach me how to Dougie? You know why? Because all the bitches love me. Hey, 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 the doggy. You know when he goes, and John Wall. Is there a John Wall song? John Wall song. Do the John Wall. Yep, there is. I'm scared my videos. I don't think YouTube's gonna give a fuck if I play the John Wall song. Do the John Wall song by Troop 41. That might be Troop 41's best ever song. Let's see actually how many views it gets. You guys are gonna come on a little excursion with me here. Let's see how many views John Wall had from Troop 41. It had 16 million views. Alright, not bad. It did come out 15 years ago, so it's the official video, so I'm guessing the audio had a lot. But yeah, no, John Wall, known for his speed, his dominant play, and he led a franchise. He led probably the worst NBA franchise, maybe besides Charlotte. Yeah, I mean, you can make an argument, Brooklyn. Top 3 worst franchise ever in the history of the NBA past 1980. Because weren't they good in the 70s, I think? Maybe they were they good in the 80s, too? Fuck. But it was the Washington Bullets. So whenever they turned to the Wizards, ass cheeks. Wizards, ass cheeks. Bullets, I'm discounting Bullets. So after Washington Bullets, so Washington Wizards, being named Washington Wizards, top 3 worst franchise of all time, and John Wall's, you could definitely make an argument, best Washington Wizard of all time. And he also, he played well in moments when they needed him as well, too. He was kind of clutch. All right, last topic is the WNBA that I have here. Like I said, this episode's going to fucking suck, and I apologize. It's Thursday before football season. There's nothing for me to talk about. I don't really want to talk about much drama. Like I said, I have a massive episode coming next episode with the special guest that I will not mention. He knows ball, great guy. I'm excited for this. He's had a podcast before, long time ago, and I'm excited to see his NFL breakdown. Maybe some future bets. Maybe we get into some arguments. But right now, so the WNBA talk, the only thing I have on it is that we just need Caitlin Clark back. I'm getting bored. I was actually, before the season started, I was very excited. Like, very, 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 very excited for the WNBA season because I'm a massive Caitlin Clark fan. Like I said, I have a poster of her. It's still in the office of the place I worked at, so it could have been thrown away by now. I gotta text my guy there. That's not good. That's not good at all. It might have all been thrown away. Fuck. But I've been excited. They're currently ranked 6th in the Indiana Fever, but once she got hurt, she's only played I feel like she's only played maybe 5 or 8 games this season. But even when she was playing, she wasn't herself. Like, she had good games, don't get me wrong, but she was obviously nagging with injuries. in pain, which sucks. It really does. But I hope the Indiana Fever make the playoffs. She comes back. I know she's still struggling. They're about 2 games ahead of the Los Angeles Sparks, who are not in the playoffs, so they just need to lock in. Sophie Cunningham's also out for the rest of the season with a knee injury. I'm not going to have much hope in the playoffs. I don't think. The Indiana Fever were one of the favorites to win it all. It sucks. It sucks. It sucks. They're still winning a game. Kelsey Mitchell's that girl. Kelsey Mitchell has been that girl. So, shout out Kelsey Mitchell, basically backpacking the fuck out of Indiana. Kind of the only reason why they're in it. They have 1 game left. Do they only have 1 more game left? I think the Indiana Fever only have 1 game left. But they didn't say they clinched. So I'm a little confused by that. Oh no, they still got they got a couple games left. Regular season ends September 9th. So yeah, Caitlin Clark will be back for the playoffs. As long as she's back for the playoffs, it'll be worth watching. But yeah, that's kind of my WNBA talk. We need Caitlin Clark back. The league needs her back. The league needs to stop beating her up. The league needs her back. Kelsey Mitchell averaging 20 points a game though. Shout out Kelsey Mitchell for backpacking, even though she's from the worst college of all time. But, yeah. I don't know. The only article, injuries will keep Indiana out of the WNBA playoffs and questions for every contender. Bone bruise. We need my girl back. That's my girl. It goes her, Tate McRae, whatever girl I'm hanging out with that night. That's my order. And I went on another date on Saturday, too. Wow, in the past 5 days, I've been on 3 dates. I'm just blowing money out my ass. But anyways, yeah, that's going to be a wrap for episode 6 of the Z-Watch Show. I'm sorry. This is probably in terms of what you guys want to hear, what my show is going to be about, the worst episode. But, again, it's a filler episode. It's a filler episode. I'm waiting for the football season. The next couple episodes are going to suck besides the next one. The next one is going to be great. That's the NFL breakdown with a special guest. And I'm excited. I might promote it a little bit. People might see it. People might not, depending if I want people to see it. If people see it, then they're going to see this episode and know it's complete ass. Because this episode was cheeks. But yep, that's it for the Z-Watch Show today, episode 6. And I will see you guys this weekend for the full NFL breakdown. Enjoy the rest of your night.